the workmanship on the job, you were so tidy all the time. I just couldn't recommend it highly enough.
What job was it that we completed for you?
You came here and you completed all our underfloor installation.
What was the problem that you were having before you decided to get in touch with us?
We had moved as a family of 4, 2 kids. We had moved from a new build. We'd had that for about 8 years, and new builds are very easy. They are fully insulated, they're easy to live in, but we were moving for our kids and we bought a 100-year-old house that needs a lot of work. So from that, we noticed in the first kind of 6 months, very quickly, like literally putting the heating on, within an hour we were cold again. We felt drafts coming up through the floor. We just constantly felt that we were putting the heating on and off all the time, so we just knew we needed to look into that.
What was different about the service that we offered at JMJ?
I felt your communication was fantastic. I think from the moment I made contact with yourselves, it was quick responses. You answered a lot of our questions that we'd asked because we'd obviously moved into the unknown. We've never had an older house before, so I just felt that was really key for me because I really felt you put our needs first before actually anything else.
What has been the most powerful part of the service?
We work full time, we have 2 kids, and one of the things that's quite daunting for people is the funding and the grant and understanding like how to do that. We just kind of felt the service from you guys. You really supported us in doing the fund grant, getting all the information. If there was any concerns that we had, you were always quick to come back to us. So that for me was key because time was not in our favour and we needed to get things progressing. So I was really pleased with that.
Why did you choose JMJ over any other company?
I mean, it all came down to word of mouth. I'd heard you'd done a few in our street and I kind of spoke to my neighbours about that and they were really pleased with the service. So I always go by a recommendation and that was key for us.
What would you say to any potential customers who might be sitting on the fence about using our service?
I mean, I just think it goes without saying with the cost of living crisis at the moment, everyone is really feeling the pinch and I think it's so important that they're educated first and foremost about what is out there in terms of the funding. I think they need to make sure that the companies that they're working with are accredited, they have their licences, and everything when I was researching ticked all the boxes for me, so there was no reason I wouldn't want to go with you. I think communication, you know, the workmanship on the job, you were so tidy all the time. I just couldn't recommend it highly enough.
If you could describe the service that we offered you in a few words, what would you say?
Efficient, responsive and friendly.
Great, thank you.